each of you guys roll a d8 damage on
Well,
your.
wait.
Wait.
Why do you have a negative 70? Like, you made yours because you rolled a 38.
Yeah.
Yeah, why are you giving yourself huge negatives? Oh, you're trying to enter stuff. Just click OK both times on little pop-up boxes and ignore them.
Yes, that's what I thought I did. I will try to do that again for a different result later.
I liked it that you were both falling down the stairs, but now it's just Glenn with you two kind of doing this slow looking back. Roll a d8 damage on yourself. It's half and half, Glenn. Oh, Lord, I'm still falling, he says. How long are these goddamn stairs? He says. Right, 2 and 2.
Wait, is that after my armor?
Yeah, you didn't mention armor, so let's see, normal armor or magic armor?
Normal.
So D6, or you can keep the 4. Your choice.
Take my chances.
3 and 3. Suck it. Oh, Lord, my armor's poking into my ribs, he says.
My back, my neck, and my back.
Oh, Lord. He ends up at the bottom of the stairs. The guy looks down at you and goes, I told you to keep close to the candle.
Take out a glow stick.
Right. Give me a new dex roll plus 30%. Having light helps a lot. That's a loose step, you think. Neat. Now, if you fail this, I will laugh and laugh. And
I made it.
At plus 30, great. Yeah, you managed to get all the way up. And no problem. He takes you guys into a small room, and he says, I'll make some boiled water for us. He goes over and begins boiling water.
Boiled water?
That's one of my favorites.
Good. I make a mean cup of boiled water, he says.
I don't understand.
He's showing us hospitality, Glenn.
Oh.
He boils you each a lovely cup of water and puts his cleanest cups in front of you. Shows Glenn's cup with like a crack in it. Just shows it seeping out as he's just sitting there watching it go.
I sit there, pinky out, drinking my water.
Want to do an etiquette roll?
Oh, sure.
Of course. Gotta have a lovely tea party.
All right, so input value, you're saying I should put 0 multiplier on it?
No, just leave it blank.
Okay. Yeah, seems like it should be a 1. All right. I did the thing, and I am not fancy.
Most of them are like drinking and going, oh, it's so hot. Oh, it hurts my throat. Oh, the pain. The guy just sits there and he goes, so anyway, pushes aside his stuff. Like, I don't even want to go through that much pain yet. He says, so, yeah, things over the last half year or so have been getting increasingly worse ever since.
I look around.
Apparently, the doc is used to being in some sort of conspiracy cabal bullshit thing. Ever since Councilman Durian, he took over the council. There used to be no one councilman above the others. You remember the statue with everybody holding up this stuff and the councilman on top? None was taller than the others. But now it's changed.
Oh.
Council Durian, he has become the first among equals. So he's the big boss. And the councilmen that objected were killed.
Oh.
And now the only thing that stands between the councilmen taking total control is the resistance.
Ho, ho, ho.
He looks around wildly.
So, where's the chocolate mousse, huh?
I don't know. I'm not a part of the resistance. I know that they're out there fighting for us, though.
Oh. Okay. Are we? I start speaking in French.
Okay.
Find them and shake
Roll your
them.
French.
I fail. Shit. So where can we find the Resistance?
I don't know. You would have to find their leader. He is called the Torch.
The Torch?
The Torch.
Is he in the old candle factory?
I do not know.
All right. Do you know where we can start looking for the Torch?
No, I don't.
Do you know what happened to Dragon Don? Did he get executed?
He tries it streetwise because he's not really a criminal. He goes, who?
Never mind.
And he says, it's just so good. He grabs hold of Glenn, starts shaking him to see you after all these time.
Slap.
You're not sure why everybody from those days always wanted to shake you like a British nanny shakes a baby.
It's disturbing.
Yes. He says, I don't know, but some people have said that the resistance is dangerous to join because it is rife. There are many moles and plants and aviaries or something. I don't know. But there
Sounds like a bad garden to me.
Yes. Their garden is not growing things right.
We must prune that garden. Show us to where they are, and we will do this.
I don't know. I am not part of the resistance.
Do you know anybody that might know?
I'm a farrier. I don't know.
Who are some
I
of
don't
the
care if you like men. I need to.
who are some of the council people that got killed, and do they have families in the area?
Yes, they lived in the rich side of town or near the fortress, but I don't know why I've picked up this French accent talking about the resistance.
Anybody want a skill 5?
I don't know, he says, but I think most of the time, if the councilman was killed, their families fled or went underground.
Just like the Resistance.
Yes, he says. He thinks about shaking you some more.
Is that skill 5?
Yeah, you said you wanted it, right?
I guess
No?
I'll give you the navigate. Boom.
So the councilman that owns the quartz mine, is that the one that is in power right now?
I think he's the one that owns the air
Owns the air.
that we're breathing now. So if he takes it away, we all die.
I don't know if he can do that.
He can do everything he wants. He is a very dangerous man. Do not cross him. I beg of you, he says to Glenn, begins shaking Glenn. He retreats quickly before the slapping starts.
Huh. Interesting.
Yes. But remember that talking about anything that the council does not want talked about or is arrestable offense. And to be arrested is an offense sometimes punishable by death. The guillotine has been going not guillotine, the hanging has been going nonstop. They'll make a guillotine later to prove they're more French. He looks around wildly to make sure there's not a little Chinese guy with a big fucking directional mic in the corner of his room.
Okay.
as sometimes happens.
So you've not even heard rumor of where any of the operatives?
If I had heard rumor, they would have been killed by now. Let me get us something to eat. I have a turnip. He pulls out plates, silverware, one turnip. He begins to cut it up for you guys so that you can all partake of his bounty.
That's clearly a radish.
He doesn't know his vegetables.
Hmm.
Turnips are the best. Thank you.
Chew slowly, make it last, he says.
Yeah, that was a small one.
Hmm.
He looks sad. I've been thinking of a solution to that. I was going to get some smaller plates to make it look like more.
So why is this oppression going on? Is he the only? So he's kind of just taking control of the city. There's no other like outside influences happening with this, or what?
The farrier rolls his geopolitical lore. I think he wants to increase the price of air.
Okay, that's nice.
How? What are some of the operations that the Resistance has been doing?
Yeah,
Assassination attempts, bombing, handing out extra bread.
I think that they defaced the statue with the people holding it up. I think they may have covered it in rotten meat at one point. And also,
those wily ones.
Also, they had tried to remove the other councilman from the statue to show there was only one. But it was harder than they thought. The ones trying it were caught and hung by the neck. It was a great family day out.
As long as everybody had fun, right?
You don't get equality lynching very often anymore, he says.
Okay.
Sometimes the rope is too long and then it just snaps the neck. Sometimes it's too short. Then they have to kick all the time. Sometimes it's just right to where it almost snaps the neck, but you get a lot of kicking. That way it stretches out the day a bit. Otherwise, you've got everybody.
It stretches out more than the day, you know what I'm saying?
Oh!
You're
You're beginning to think that the dock may be too hardened to life.
Oh my god, I need this. Okay.
But you must be very careful because any talk of the Sudoku, I think Sudoku is the name of it. If you talk any of the Sudoku, then
sedition.
That too. Then bad things happen to you, and you simply disappear one day. You wake up dead, or something like that. But I wanted to warn you about these things. But if you keep your head down, your nose to the grindstone, your butt in the air, then it's a very strange way to work. But you should continue to work.
Okay.
You're supposed to have a shoulder to a wheel, something. I don't use wheels where I am. I'm a farrier. I was wanting to become a cooper someday.
So Doc.
No,
Yeah.
I'm a farrier, not a doctor.
Why, do you have anything wrong with you?
Great Yondoon.
We can go see if he's around.
Yeah.
But if you have any hooves that need trimming and stuff, you let me know.
Thank you.
Will
Much
do.
appreciated.
Yes.
Who are some of your clients?
Well, mostly horses.
Well, thank you for your information and for sharing your food with us. We appreciate it greatly.
Yes, yes, no problem. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yes.
What was your name?
My name is Joel.
Joe.
No, Joel.
Joel.
Yes.
Joel.
No, not Joel.
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 Joe.
Joel.
No, Joel.
Joel.
Yes.
Joel.
Yes.
So, Joel with a French accent.
No, it's Joe.
Like Joe, Mama? Joe.
Yeah.
Last name?
Mama.
Mama.
He says, unfortunately, my family is very poor. We couldn't afford a family name.
Aw.
Yeah.
Joe. Jaw.
No, Joe.
Jaw. Farrier. That's what I'll call you.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe we'll see you around.
He says, if your hooves ever are getting too long, and then you bring them to me, and I will trim your hooves for you.
I checked my feet right quick. I think I'm good.
He looks at him. Right, you guys leave Joe's place and head to where?
We're gonna go see the Great Yandoon. But first, I want to know: do you guys want a fast draw plus 20?
Let's see what I got. Whoa. I got
No, thank you. I'm sure there will be no need to use it.
I got a inauspicious omen. Discard all of your cards. Draw one card. Great.
Done already? No. Oh. Are you gonna live?
Maybe.
Let me know when you're getting hungry.
Okay. I'll
Would you like a radish or a turnip?
No.
take your fast draw.
Okay. Just toss out whatever you have.
Okay. Tossing the nut. Good.
All of your friends have difficult to pronounce names. It makes you want to shake them.
We go to talk to the Great Yandoon.
All right. You guys head over to the Great Yandoon's place. Hold on a second.
It's on the Lower East Side.
No problem. Let's see.
Is it East Side?
Did you just sit on your headphones? See, if I'd sat on my fucking headphones, there would be no saving my headphones. She is lighting up to sit on her headphones and still have headphones. I would have remnants of headphones if I did that shit. So, yeah, eat whatever I've got.
You're right there. You're dying.
I'll live. No problem.
Diane.
Yandoon's place is open. It seems that everything's going great there.
Go on in.
No problem. Yandoon looks really alarmed when the three of you come in. He goes, "Could one of you wait outside?
Sure.
Or in the back room?"
I'll go wait in back.
Okay. Right.
Doesn't want 4 people to talk together.
You're not sure. You'd have to ask him. He looks at you. "How can I help you?"
Hi.
Holds open the door to the back room.
I go on in.
You're already in. He looks at the R2 like, he pokes his head through, looks at Doc, and goes, "He's a little slow."
Go on into the back room.
She pushes by him. You hear giggling from outside.
Excuse me.
John dude goes in the back room, then just slowly closes the door. He looks at Fulton and he's like,
How goes?
it's been okay. How's it with you?
You know, saving the universe, destroying one at a time. Shit happens.
Oh, he says, so you're alive. Good. It's been a while since I've seen you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what exactly is going on around here?
Well, this is a potion shop. We normally sell a variety of different kinds of potions for different things. About 80% of our stocks all involving keeping the yang up.
I start looking around the room to see if there's any listening spots.
Hard to say with Magitech.
I put my glasses on, I pop a charge, and I look around again.
Give me a spot in roll. There's one. There's another one. You found 3.
Oh, I fuck up my...
Continue hearing laughter outside.
I pick up like the ones that are like, we're building a fighting force of extraordinary magnitude, forged in our ancestors. I don't remember it all. Anyway, so
he says, okay. Right. Do you need some potions or something? He goes,
yeah. What kind of potions do you have? Does he have paper and a pen or a
lots.
quill?
He says, I've
take
got
the
one
paper
good
and
for
pen.
keeping the yang up. He says,
So you have a lot of yuck-loy here. I start writing on the paper.
Do you know about yuck? He goes, he says, yes, indeed, kind sir. It would be good for you to impregnate many women to make more workers for the glorious state. Yeah.
Yes. For the glory of the state, indeed.
Yes.
For they must rise up to power.
The state, you mean?
Yes.
Good.
And destroy anyone who resists.
Or give them a firm reprimand.
We know we're not destroyed. Come on now. I try to, like, I whisper. I
looks a bit panicked.
Oh.
What do you write on the piece of paper?
Can we talk at some point? And
he
where's
shakes his
the
head
resistance?
negatively.
Where's the resistance?
Big hair is going back and forth. And he goes, oh? And he goes, actually, he makes it streetwise also because he knows very little out. Now, he apparently doesn't know that things exist outside of his shop. He's very amused, he says, pointing at the door.
Yeah, I don't know what his dealio is, but something here has tickled his fancy, clearly.
It could be I have an unusually shaped root vegetable on display at the counter. At this point, you find an unusually shaped root vegetable at the counter, which is very amusing and graphic.
I pick it up.
It shows him look out the door. Yep, he's found it, he says.
Okay. Do you know anybody that might know? I'm writing this on the paper.
No, kind sir, but I will get you your yuck loy potion. It will be good for keeping the yang up.
I write on the paper, Why are you being watched?
He begins wildly signaling to you. He makes a lot of very strange gestures and stuff. The two people that can see him can give me their signaling roll if you'd like. If you make it, I'll try his.
I point at the paper and I give him the pen.
He goes, oh, puts the pen aside and he quickly burns the paper and he goes, like, this guy has never been that fucking clever. You remember him better as kind of a goofy dude. Yeah. Apparently he seems very satisfied with his signaling to you.
So those 3 items, I put them in one area together.
What, the Yuck Loy potion?
Right, hold on a second. I don't have that. No. Give me a moment, Logan. This is the one thing I haven't done.
Dana, you don't hear any laughter outside of the door.
I take a little peek through the door to see if he got kidnapped and arrested.
And no, he's playing with an unusually sized, very graphic root vegetable of some sort and kind of making it swim through the air. It seems to be giving him oh, sorry, I'm doing the mouth thing with it. It seems to be giving him a great deal of joy. When you look at him.
Back in.
Oh, you hear the giggling again. So, yeah.
Okay. I needed to look at something. All right, so
this guy's pretty, I mean, he's friendly to you, but he's kind of a goofball. He pretty much, he's into potions. He's a nice guy, but he's not terribly with it. Think of him as kind of a weird hippie kind of guy a little bit. I mean, he is Californian after all.
I take a piece of paper and a pencil and write down where could we get tattoos and show it to him.
He tries to roll his city lore. He writes a address and stuff on the paper and gives it the same paper you wrote it on, gives it to you, and he goes,
is this a government building?
No, doesn't seem to be.
Huh, okay.
All right. That would be 1 silver piece, please, he says, giving you a bottle, Fulton. It's got some sort of potion in it. All right, thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
At this point,
he looks at Dana and he goes, lube. He opens the door to let you guys out.
I draw the post-traumatic stress card.
Did you? Roll. I want to see what happens. Go ahead and roll there, Scott.
1.
Right. Yeah, he's running around right now clutching a unusually shaped root vegetable and screaming right now. Apparently it's frightened him somehow.
I hate when that happens.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. Really?
At this point, Fulton goes out, goes, yep, and he pees all over himself. Not a little. It's like a fire hose inside of you. You can feel his shoes filling with piss, and he begins to squeak when he walks. Other than this horrible embarrassment, nothing else bad happens from this fumble. He just stands there and pees. And the great dude's just, he looks at you, and he goes, like, what
kind of potion did you give me? The hell are you giving me?
At this point, another customer opens the door, looks, sees you just peeing down your front, him clutching a big cock thing and running around screaming, and her just standing there going, and yeah, dude looking totally baffled, he just slowly closes the door again.
I put on the ring on my necklace to get away from these people.
What the fuck is going on with these dice?
You hear silence, and you explode again. Right, you go and knock over the Great Yandoon, who falls into your puddle of piss.
Ooh.
Why? Why? I thought you were friends. Why? And then he gets accidentally kicked by Glenn, who's running around screaming with his root vegetable. I really wanted him to get fight and just trash the fucking store.
I guess we're gonna go get cleaned up before we go to the next place.
Excellent. Dana like sneaking around.
I back away towards the wall.
They can't see you. Everything's fine.
Yep. They won't trip over me now.
Yep. Yeah, dude's laying on the floor crying. Why? Why? Oh, you also got Nerf fumble on the enhanced elemental damage? I didn't pull for that one. I just pulled for the face.
No, this last one, like, hold on. No, you said I knocked him down. I got the urinate, and then I got the knock someone down.
Good, good. Can you do something else horrible, Tim? Do you want to just take a shit on Yandoon, your buddy, before you leave? Just pull out your ass, just take a slow dump on him.
Sure, I'm going to sense Trump at him. I fail it.
Cool. All right. I was really hoping for an air fumble there. You guys eventually calmed down Glenn enough to leave. Do you want to take the unusually humorously shaped root vegetable with you or no?
No.
All right. You leave it behind.
I've had my fun.
Yeah. You guys go off, leaving Yandoon crying and stuff in the background.
Oh, my God.
So, where to? Oh, you go back to your place. Right. When you go to your place, now that you're coming from the outside going in, there's a big notice on the door that you failed to notice when you're leaving that basically says closed by order of the city. Going in is punishable by extreme pain, fines, whipping, etc.
Okay, we'll go in.
All right. You guys head on in.
Sneak in.
He's already kind of just opened the door and wandered in. So next to him. You're thinking people may have noticed a guy with pee down the front of his pants entering a building. Chris, give me a luck roll. Lower is better.
By negative 30.
The Gestapo's somewhere else right now. They're busy.
Okay.
I slip in undetected with his open door.
She just gotta go. No problem. She's being weird again, Glenn. You're thinking as you continue smelling urine.
Oh, Dana.
Silence.
I'm not sure why that's so goddamn funny. Anyway, right, everybody gets a card for ruining Yandoon's day. So you guys head in, get changed and whatnot. Doc, you're no longer squishing when you walk. Good for you.
I'm going to get rid of am I being followed? Okay.
Cool.
So clean up.
Done. You got the address that you were given, but other than that, not a lot to show for fucking up some guy's shop that you've known for a while.
Yeah, well, you know, things happen.
Mm-hmm.
Got to roll with the punches, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go in the painting and make sure the librarians are okay.
They are. They are. Oh, give me your essence times 5. Sorry, I forgot. They are happy and productive, although they're getting worried because they're having more trouble buying food because, you know, you have to go out like 2 at a time and try to buy a bunch of food, and they're like, questions get asked and stuff. fortunately, they are sent with enough money from the MMO place to pay for their own food and shit. So no cost.
Right.
But they are concerned that the zone is going more and more to shit.
Yeah, if it gets any worse and you guys notice it, like it's really, really bad, take them, leave, take the painting to MMO. I mean, it has to get really shitty before that happens, though.
We've decided to bring in a couple of rogue types from MMO and let them loose in here to gather information.
When do they usually come and check back?
They should be back in a couple of days.
Oh, okay.
Say 3 days. Come back and we'll give you a report if you want.
Excellent. That would be great.
Yeah.
Is there any way that we can distinguish them?
No, we'd rather have nobody know what they look like. They'll just drop off the report and get the fuck out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wanted to follow him into the painting.
Me too.
Both of you give me essence times 5. It's not enough to get a check, but it is enough to get into the painting. Oh, wait. Have you been in the painting before on your own power?
No.
Not on our own power.
Then you need essence times 2, which is enough to get a check. If you can make it in. If you can't, then it's rather painful.
Made it.
Look at him go.
Zoop.
Bow, bow.
So painful.
I bonk off.
Cool. It appears it's some sort of boys-only club inside the painting. I mean, sure, there's a goblin lady who runs it, and sure, half of her staff are female, but by God, it doesn't mean you can't feel angry about it.
Am I able to retry or do a different skill with, like, is there a shadow inside the painting, or is that too much?
That would be rather slick as shit there, but yeah, you're pretty much stuck there, but fortunately, I think they're coming out soon, maybe. I think one of them is. The other one probably will find something penis-shaped and grab it and run around. I don't know. Right. Chris, is there anything else you wanted to do in there?
No. Have they found out any other new information, or have they found anything of interest?
Of interest to you? No. Of interest to them? Yes. This place is a gold mine. They're getting more books on horse health and shit like that. How to breed horses. How to breed horses without touching their huge cocks, et cetera, et cetera. These kind of books are the ones that they're. Yeah. Lots of useful shit as far as they're concerned. Here comes Glenn. He looks around like, ha 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 ha. Hey. No sign of Dana. He's not some goblin lady.
You guys
and remember the
system like I showed you?
What?
Did you guys implement the Dewey Decimal System like I showed you?
No. Right now we're implementing the useful versus not useful books.
So, just to let you know, the undead army that was rampaging in the MMO has been taken care of.
Okay.
Well, I knew that was a big concern. So.
Yes. Yeah, we've gotten word. We have very frequent exchanges with the R's, although sometimes we're worried we might be getting followed. We always do our best to shake them, though, but still.
Who do you think is following you?
Probably the secret police. She's sure.
Oh, okay. I'm sure they're following everybody at this point.
Aren't there normally 3 of you when you come here? She looks around.
Yeah. Well, I'm leaving. I just wanted to make sure you guys were good.
So far, so good.
All right.
Right. He wanders off. Clinton, what are you doing? He's wandering off.
I'll go.
All right. He stands there for a minute, looks at everybody. They look at him like, well, and then he turns and leaves, and they're like, I don't understand these people. All right, both of you guys give me essence times 5 to be able to ever leave, since you come in under your own power.
Nope.
Glenn fails to join you.
Guess I'll look at some books.
I go in. I grab him. Come on. We go out.
Okay.
Guess he drags me out.
Uh-huh. He has saved you from the library of PC devouring.
No shaking.
Mm.
So we should probably go and do this and go check out whatever this building is that has the tattoos, I suppose. We'll go out the back entrance, and I'll be stealthy this time, because...
Everybody give me a stealth roll. If one person fails it, everybody's failed it.
Well, first I want to bring up that if there is a resistance, they're probably, hopefully, watching the councilman. So we could attempt to counter surveil around there to see who's watching him.
You mean inside the fortress? The huge castle thing?
Maybe not inside, but they probably have various, I would think, watchers or something.
The guys who stand on top of the huge walls that surround the fortress?
We need to infiltrate on a smaller level first, which is why we need to find the resistance.
Yeah, I'm saying as a way to find the resistance, they're probably watching him. So if we watch for the people watching him.
I feel you. It's just getting into or getting close. Like I could see that there might have someone stationed watching the fortress, but for the most part, they're probably just dealing with the people that are in the city proper and making sure that too many people don't get arrested, or key people that are in the resistance don't get arrested. So probably the warehouse district would be a good place to go checking too, because if they're going to have anywhere, that'll be it. And it'll probably be somewhere where they can get access to the sewers, which could be bad too, because then they could be encroaching upon the weird sewers here. Yeah. You guys have been in the sewers, right?
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. So let us sneak off and try to be as quiet about going about our business as we can.
Right. How are them stealth rolls going?
Made it.
I'll get it rolled this year sometime.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't I find it? There we go. Success.
No, you guys are awesome. You guys head out. You head over to the address, and you get to Hagrid's Tattoo Parlor.
Oh, jeez.
Never heard of it.
I have a feeling this isn't quite the tattoo we were looking for.
What district are we in?
Let me call up the map and look here. Probably not a nice district, but let me check. I don't even think it's on your map. Gothic. Gothic. It's over near Pub Street. Right off Pub Street. I'll just add it onto my map. Aha, there you go. Another business has sprung up.
Whoa, what are we doing here?
You guys stand outside the tattoo parlor.
I walk on in.
We're looking for the tattoo.
She wanders in. It's a big guy with a big bushy beard and stuff. He's wearing a horned helmet, and he's currently tattooing somebody.
I give him a nod, and I kind of look around the shop.
Lots of different drawings and stuff on the walls, different kinds of tattoos, shit like that.
All right. Any occulty symbols?
Plenty. Demons, skulls on fire are very popular. Flaming pentagram. Pentagram with an eye that's on fire in the middle.
Really?
You're outside, bitch. You didn't go in. Only the brave girl gets to see it. You're staying there looking at a tattoo shop with this other Yahoo who's thinking about the fucking root vegetable he got to handle earlier.
Good. You're smiling to yourself thinking about it.
You're starting to realize that just clutching that kind of root vegetable may have been what caused Doc Bolton to urinate himself. See, it brings him joy.
I believe it.
Yeah. Weirder things have happened.
Anyway.
So.
I go in.
All right. Doc Bolton just stands there.
I already said. I thought I already said I'd go in.
Oh, I didn't hear. No problem. You guys all go in.
That's why when you described that, I reacted.
Oh, no problem. You guys look around. You discover that it's just one of many, many, many hundreds of different drawings and stuff he's got posted.
Does it say who submitted that one?
No, it's not anywhere close to that. That classy of place. It's kind of like we have scraps of paper and somebody's made a bunch of doodles on them and then stuck them to the wall with like nails. It shows the opposite side of the wall. It just shows like 100 nails sticking out, and it shows like some guy getting thrown against him by a couple other guys. Yeah, and he's like, yeah, it hurts. So, yeah.
Okay.
Eventually, Hagrid finishes up with the customer, and who's just laying there crying softly. And he just says, "I told you should add more to drink. I don't want to drink. Get out of here. Come back tomorrow. I'll do some more work on it." The guy's like, ha, 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 ha. It hurts. Like, I'm not as tough as I thought I was. Hagrid's like, come on. Next.
Is there anybody else in the shop after he leaves?
There's two other people in the shop, but you came in with them.
You're lucky you're in England, Logan.
Yeah. So, anyway, next, he says.
I'll go sit down since no one's gone over there.
Oh.
All right. Which one do you want? He says.
We're looking for a certain kind of tattoo.
Look, I'll pick one of the ones off the wall and I'll stick it on you. If it's a small tattoo, 5 silver. Medium-sized one, 20 silver. Big one, 100 silver.
I'm kind of looking for one that looks like a pentacle with. I start describing the spirit pentagram.
He gives you a look. Don't have that kind of thing here.
Do you know where I can find something like that?
I don't know nothing for non-customers.
I press the gold into his hand.
My friend. What kind of tattoo would you like and where would you like it?
I already told you what I'm looking for.
Oh, geez. Yeah, I don't really have that kind of. We don't. I can make one that kind of looks like it but doesn't move.
Do you know what happened to the Dragon Dawn?
Oh, yes, yes. But how do I know that you're not, you know, the police, the guards, the fuzz, the coppers, the man, old Bill?
I show him that I don't have one.
Could be on your testicles. They move.
No.
You know as well as I do that pentagram dancers can put them wherever they want.
You want us to
Look.
strip?
I'm a
looks
part of the
around.
lockpick gang.
Ooh, he tries to streetwise. Not familiar with them. Yeah, so you're saying you have no spare pentagram anywhere in your body?
That's correct.
What if I told you I didn't believe you?
Do you want me to prove it?
Sure. He
I
gets
prove
up,
it.
goes, locks the door while you strip down. He examines you quickly. He goes, all right. I know that guards wouldn't hang out with monsters. No problem. Please get dressed.
Okay.
I've seen horrible things working here. Terrifying things. I don't need it anymore, he says. The screaming and the nightmares. He says, the chair is against the wall.
Mm.
John has a long nose. He leans back and looks at you like, well, I've done my bit.
I look to see if there's a chair against the wall in this room.
There's one over there, actually.
I go over and start messing with it.
All right. It doesn't seem to be doing anything useful for you, but maybe you just haven't messed with it the right way yet.
Who's John?
He looks at you as though you just said, I am a cow. You will address me as your bovineness. He gives you that kind of look. Huh? I'm not sure I follow you, he says.
You said John has a long nose?
I pull
I
out my
didn't.
sword and I hold it to his neck. You mean mustache, right?
He says, give me an intimidation roll. Oh, by the way, are you guys wearing weapons openly?
No. I fumble.
My trench coat.
He goes,
You mean mustache, don't you?
sure, whatever you say, he says. Look, I may be curious and a little bit
I caress
flattered,
his hairy chest.
I just don't go in for those kind of backdoor shenanigans, he says.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't say stop, he says, indicating his hairy chest. They're getting weirder and weirder, Dana Zool.
So John doesn't have a long nose?
He just looks at you and he goes, mustache, apparently. That's
So,
right.
and
You
where,
don't get it,
where,
Haggard.
He says, harder. Yeah. Rub that hair. Yeah.
What was it about weapons?
And-
He says, be careful about having your weapons on you in the streets and stuff. They're picking up people for that sort of thing.
where can
sword
where,
trick?
where can I tell people about my long nose and the chair and where?
Have you tried the blue oyster? He says.
Not yet.
It seems to be the direction you're going for, he says, looking at you, continuing to rub his hairy chest.
No, not that. I look around the Resistance, huh?
He tries the streetwise. He goes, look, all I can tell you is that they've gone underground. There's no way to find them now.
Oh, so they're in the sewers then. Thank you.
All right.
Literally.
What? What did you say?
Literally.
That's what I thought you said. He scowls at you.
Stroke my mustache.
He scowls at your mustache as well.
All right, so we go find an entrance to the...
Be careful, he says, as you're getting ready to leave. I've heard that they have been penetrated. Not that kind of penetration either.
Behave.
Oh, my.
He shakes his head. Shows you guys leave. Another guy comes out of the back room. What the hell was that about? I go, can I help it if I got an ass that won't quit? And the other guy goes, Anyway, you guys head off.
Should we get imitation pentagrams or just roll with it?
Does anybody else have a weapon that's bigger than, say, a large dagger on them right now?
No.
I have a weird metal tube that hangs from my belt, and that's about it.
Yeah, nobody gives a shit about your weird metal tube that hangs from your belt. They'd have no idea what. Actually, they might know what it is because this is post cyberpunk. But on the other hand, they don't. Nobody figured out a neat way to make it work. So they would think that you're some sort of old, ancient timey movie geek. So that would put you a little lower than dog scum for many of them. So no other swords and stuff? What sword were you holding or trying to hold at his throat before you started rubbing his hairy chest that just is
The
irresistible?
Zog sword?
Did you want to pocket that again?
Yes.
Because otherwise you're going to carry that through the streets. And I'll tell you what, that would be a really challenging concealed camouflage hold out there.
Yeah, one. Got it. Okay.
Okay.
Before I pocketed it, you might have seen my sword says "fuck themselves" on it.
Mm.
You guys and your swords. I straighten my backpack.
Mm-hmm. They love their swords so much.
Showing each other your swords.
Yes, they are. Oh, sword fight soon.
Let's go get disappointed.
Yes, quite.
Take a card, Dana. Right. Now, my question is, where would you like to enter and where, well, actually, now that you have a map, it should go a lot faster for you. If you want to tell me where you're trying to get to, because, yes, I know where the Resistance is, but do you? No.
Do you guys
Thank you.
often use the map and everything, or?
Well, if you can tell me where it is, and then I'm totally good with that, unless you're going to some really obscure part that you haven't been to before.
No, I'm basically just gonna. I just want to go into the sewers and look around for them.
Can you tell me any landmarks that you're wanting to check so I can go no, and then you can forget the one landmark that's fucking critical to check, and then I can make fun of you and say, well, you know, you wander around for a few days, getting bit by rats, and having to survive on other people's poop, and you don't find shit except the poop you survive on. Because just going and wandering around something with no plan, as you know from long experience, is a shitty plan.
I fucking hate you so much.
I know.
Okay.
It's not me that's saying you have to go in the sewers. It's you. I didn't want to go in the sewers.
So Some
didn't even have that.
places would obviously be better for a base than others.
Oh, super base. Super
There's,
good places.
Oh my fucking god!
yeah, there's probably quite a few people involved.
Where do you want to go into to go down there?
Yeah, I haven't entered them from this zone. Is there an equivalent of the skate park here?
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay, that's an option. Navigate this fucking map.
Well, like I said, if you want to tell me where you're going down and generally where you're looking, you don't have to tell me all the twists and turns and tunnels because somebody has finally taken the time to map that bitch out.
All right. Well,
It'll
go
be
to
found
the
later.
skate park and check the clean room first.
Nah, no, nobody lives there. Nothing.
And then the Blue Crystal Caves.
Nobody there either.
You
What are you
got
guys
any-
using for light?
I have a magic. I have a magic light, flashlight.
It works. Great. No problem. You got a flashlight. You guys are trolling around in the underground like a bunch of common trolls.
Do you guys have any ideas?
There's a bus down here, isn't it?
Train car?
Yeah.
Ah, that area. Nope, they're not there either. I'm gonna piss Chris off, and he's gonna freak out when he finds out where they're at.